So we're going to do a little bit of filtering. So what we want to see are O'Donovan's billable hours, fees, and clients. So we're going to go to attorney last name. We're going to click on that arrow. We're going to remove the check next to select all, and we're going to turn on the box for O'Donovan only, and then we're going to click OK. And that will give us all of his billable hours, the fees due, and his number of clients. Now there is no need to print. What we're going to do is redisplay. And to redisplay, we're going to go back in to attorney last name. And if you remember from when we worked on filters before, when you apply a filter like that, it does show in place of that list arrow. So we're going to go ahead and click on that filter funnel. And we're going to clear the filter. Now, what we're going to do next is remove the arrows next to our headings, and then we're going to filter this table using something called slicers. So to get rid of these arrows, make sure you have the active cell somewhere in the table. And we are going to go into design. And then we're going to go ahead and click on filter button. Okay, that will remove the arrows, but it leaves our headings and all of our formatting. So we're going to be using a slicer to do some filtering. This is another option when you're working in a table. So you want to make sure your active cell is somewhere in the table, and then we're going to click on Insert Slicer. And the column that we want to filter on is area. So we're going to turn that on and click OK. Okay, and so now we are looking at the various values, and we want to pick 2. So we're going to choose corporate, and we're going to press Control, and we're also going to click on employment. Okay, and then once you release Control, you'll notice that you have both corporate and employment. So again, you click the first, Control, and click the second, and then when you release the Control key, that is when you're going to see that filter applied. So pretty easy to use the slicer, and you'll notice in the upper right corner there is a funnel, and if you want to clear the filter, all you have to do is click on that funnel, which is what we're going to do. And then it will redisplay all of your data. Now, once you are done with the slicer, we're going to click right on area to make sure this is selected. And then we're going to press the delete key. And that will get rid of that little slicer pane. And we're moving on to do some sorting. And we are going to use the Sort Dialog Box for this. So again, want to make sure you're somewhere in the table, and it does not matter what cell you're on. And we're going to go into Sort and Filter. This is in the Home ribbon. And then we are going to go ahead and choose Custom Sort. And that displays our Sort dialog box. And where it says Sort By, we are going to click on the arrow, and we are going to sort by the attorney's last name. And A to Z is fine. And within the attorney's last name, we also want to sort by area. So we're going to add a level to this. So within the last name groupings, we're going to sort by area, and A to Z is fine. And then within area, we want to sort by the client. So we're going to add another level to this and choose client name. So everything's going to be sorted by the attorney's last name. Then within those groupings, we're going to sort by area. Within the area groupings, we're going to sort by client. And we're going to go ahead and click OK. And you can double check this by looking at the attorneys, checking the areas. They should be sorted as well. And then if you come over and you look at the client, those should be sorted within the area. So you can kind of see it here on this one. We've got Martinez, insurance, and then you can see that the client is sorted. So at this point, we are done, and we are going to save and close this workbook.